What's poppin', guys? It's Beta Vlogs here, and today I went to Petco and got the prize fish. The winner is the Koi Beta with 10 votes, Crown Tail had 7, King had 1, and Double Moon Half Tail had 2. So thanks for voting for the fish. Let me get to a better angle so I can show you the fish. So there he is. He is very pretty. He is quite, he's quite active, actually, for being in the tank for about an hour now. About 2 hours, actually. Set you guys down over here, so I can get a little bit of angle of him. There we go. You kind of see he's got some scale damage, or his scales are missing there, so I added some meds into the tank. I added just beta fix, basically what it is. But sometimes, so sorry for the distorted look right here. This is just the curving of the tank. Funny story. So when I was trying to get him into the top here, to the top, I had his cup just kind of where you guys are, and I had the net. I swooped him. I was trying to swoop him in the net, but he like jumped out of the cup onto the table, or onto the counter right here, and he just kept flopping around, and I was trying to hold him before like fell about 4 feet, 3 feet 3 feet to the ground. So but I swooped him I got him in my hands, thankfully, and just plopped him in the tank. I did acclimate him for about half an hour, probably a little too long, but apparently he likes the camera. He just likes to, apparently he must be a center of attention, which is good. So there was 2 betas there, 2 koi betas. There's like 20 there at the Petco, but there's 2 koi betas. One was him, the other one was kind of darker, as you can see on his top fin. That's kind of what he looked like throughout his body. And then there was some orange, but there's really no white. It was just kind of like a muddy color. So I didn't really like him too much. So I saw him, like, yes, I have to have him. He would look perfect in this tank. Besides the fin problem on, oops, there it is. There's my finger. Besides the fin, or the scale problem on the side there. He's got some scale problems on both sides. So that's pretty much it for him. Let me get back to my desk. So breeding update, or the breeding idea update, I should say, is that my sister's friend, she's out on vacation right now. She won't be coming in until next week. But I have camp next week, just for 1 week. It's not horrible. It's a camp I actually want to go to, but they can't, well, I can't, or they can't probably, they probably won't meet with me until the weekend after it. So, one, because they got to unpack, and they're probably going to be tired, so, and they probably just want to be, just, enjoying their summer. So, and I totally understand, so I'm going to meet them next weekend about the 10-gallon tank, because apparently it is a 10-gallon tank, it's not a 5-gallon tank, which would be nice. Because I got some comments this morning from Princess Lunchbox and Big City Beta. They were both telling me the realism of how many fry are in a spawn, and the size of the tank you need, and how selling them is probably not the best option because you don't get a good profit out of it, which is totally understandable, because today I went to Petco to get the prize fish, and also just to look at prices for the tank, decor, the filters, food, purifiers, just everything that might need to occur in breeding fish. And we're looking around, we find this one, like, packet, I guess. I'm not quite sure what to call it, but it was a box with a 10-gallon tank, a net, food, lid, filter. I think it came with extra, like, actual filters, or the filter itself. Net, food, purifier, conditioner, all that stuff. And that was about $69 or $63, something like that. It was pretty expensive. But then we're looking around, we find prices of the tank, which is $10. They're having a sale right now, which is $1 per gallon. So 10-gallon tank is $10 plus tax, which I don't know. So $10 plus a filter or a pump was $15. Then a lid was about $10. Then you get rocks, which is about $20. And then decor and stuff like that, which is about $5. So adding all that up and stuff like that, I don't think we added the rocks in there, the decor, but the tank, the filter, and the lid was about $50. So you're taking off about $15 worth of money, which I already have. Like I already have a net and food and purifiers and conditioners, so I don't need that stuff. So that tank, it was good and all, like everything that came with that tank or in that box was nice, but just buying everything separately was a lot better. So, and the prices were just so if the plan fails with my sister's friend, then I know the prices of everything, which is pretty good. Which I can go there or go to the bank and take out some money of my own, and then just go there and buy everything that I need. I probably, if and when I do buy the tank, I probably won't buy a female beta, which I don't have right now. I probably won't buy her until the tank is fully cycled and everything is clean and stuff like that. So, and I looked at their, like all their females, they have about 12 or 13 of them, which is pretty good considering of what they normally have, which is like 2 or 3. So, and this is now, but you know, it could be in the future of like 2 or 3 weeks from now, they might have more and more stuff, more and more females, which is okay. But that's pretty much it for all the. Actually, I don't think so. I don't think so. We're thinking about putting 10-gallon tank there where the rocks are. The rocks are just there because there's a tank that needs to be added new rocks in. Well, there's 2, and just thinking if I do buy the 10-gallon tank, that's gonna need rocks. So we just bought was it a 20-pound bag or whatever? Wasn't expensive, or wasn't too expensive. So that I'll have to move all that stuff out. But we're thinking we put the 10-gallon tank there. Me and my dad were thinking, we're like, okay, that should work fine. And then we get measurements of the tank. It's about a foot tall. It's about 2 feet. It's 20 inches long and about 10 inches width. So we're like, okay, now I have to measure the rack and how, all the measurements of the rack. The rack comes down, or the length of the height of the rack is about 12. It's about a foot. So that wouldn't quite work. And then we're thinking, okay, what can we use? We're like, we can just move the 2-gallon from the white shelf down there, because it's not big at all. It's not tall, so that would work. I just move it down there, and then just move that there and put the 10-gallon there. And that would also work because we're thinking, well, it's 10 gallons. The weight of 10 gallons, how much is that? And we searched it up, and a gallon is 8.3 pounds, which is pretty heavy. So 8.3 pounds times 10, well, that's 80. 80 pounds, or 80 some odd pounds, plus the 0.3 a long time. So 80 pounds, I don't think is gonna withstand pretty well right there, so we're just moving it up there is gonna work well. And then plus, you don't have to worry about the height, because there would be nothing above the 10-gallon tank on the white shelf anyways, which is nice. So we're just thinking all of that. So we got that all planned out. There were some stuff. Thanks for, I might have said this in a previous clip, but thanks to to Big City Beta and Princess Lushbox for telling me some other stuff that I needed to know. It was nice of them. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the new fish and the breeding idea. My hair. It's in the way. That's pretty much it. So leave a thumbs up if you like this video. Comment any suggestions and vote, or comment a name and comment a suggestion or anything I'm doing wrong. And subscribe if you're new here. And please go watch my past videos, because these are just updates and not that fun. But even if you're new, please comment on what fish you want to see or what name you want to put on the fish. So yeah, subscribe from here, and bye!